Good day to you, internet strangers and friends who have not left my site yet. Today, I'm going to be diving into an article I wrote to my karate school students, and I read it to them many years ago. It is on discipline, thought, and association, both who you want to associate with and who you really do not want to associate with. These are primarily my own thoughts. There might be a quote or two scattered among them, but for the most part, they're entirely mine, so be warned. All right, here we go. The most difficult real estate on earth to own is the 6 inches between your ears. Not only does every politician, professor, religious leader, news channel, and TV advertiser want to own that space, but a simple little snicker or snide comment from the right person can hinder your growth for years if you do not war within yourself to ransom back your mind. Electronics can be just as threatening to one's growth as listening to the wrong person. If you do not discipline your thoughts regarding the usage of such devices, these flickering boxes can claim your mind and dominate your entire life in the name of connectivity and entertainment. And boy, do we see that in the world around us today, especially in the United States of America. We see that in buckets. Peoples whose lives and attention spans are dominated by a little box that makes colors and sounds flicker upon it. A man I trust very much told me once, if you're spending more than about, I'm going to read that again. A man I trust very much once told me, if you're spending more than about 15 minutes a day on a device, and that includes your phone, that won't feed your family or grow you as a person, take it out to the street and shoot it. And he was dead serious, because it's already claimed too much of your mind. Sow and reap. What are you planting? More importantly, who or what are you allowing to garden inside your head? Be wary of manipulative people, people who will remember everything you tell them, yet tell you only what they think you want to hear in return. Knowing a manipulator is like playing a game of poker with a cheat. They will always make sure to deal you a hand that is good enough to keep you at the table, but they will never let you win. They play games with your mind and emotions because it makes them feel powerful. And if you try to get up from the table, they will then suddenly sweeten the pot just enough to keep you around. If that fails, they will begin to leverage anything you've ever confided in them about against you. Manipulative people are bad company to keep and very dangerous to take advice from. A manipulator will happily take ownership of the 6 inches between your ears if you let them. How do you know if a friend is worthy of trust regarding your hardship? This is the key fundamental question to ask. Look at how they handle their own adversity. When things get complicated, do they abandon all their pretty words and become someone else? A person can get upset when things don't go their way. That is normal. But a person with questionable character will abandon the persona of who they appeared to be on the surface and transform into someone else entirely. If a person has consistently proven to abandon their morals, self-control, and integrity in the face of adversity, then you should distance yourself from them, for they will add nothing of value to your situation. Next, a trustworthy friend will not only respect the sacred purity of your mind, but they will also fight to protect that purity. This is the fundamental, key, underlying principle behind any relationship you have. If you are going to confide in somebody, especially on sensitive things, this is the trait they must have. I'm going to read the opening again. A trustworthy friend will not only respect the sacred purity of your mind, but they will also fight to protect that purity. That is the defining trait of the people you want to confide in. If they do not have it, you must protect your head, mind, spirit, heart, all of that from them. If they do not have your sacred purity in view. If you want dog poop on your shoes, play in the yard of someone who has a messy dog. If you want garbage floating around inside your head, spend time with someone who has plenty of garbage in theirs. Believe me, they are willing to share. Success in life is knowing one's own weaknesses and learning to persevere through them via the armament of good association, sound counsel, and accountability. And above all, disciplined thought. When examining your associations, remember this. A friend will comfort you in adversity, a leader will try and bring you up out of the adversity, and a mentor will try and help you learn from the adversity. These are the people you want to have in your life, especially when things get tough. Again, these are primarily my own thoughts. Take what you like, junk what you don't, but I do believe they are very, very sound. Thank you for watching. God bless you and have a pleasant day, my friend.